We'll be letting you know, and we'll be looking at something from the 8 p.m. hour. We'll be joined by someone all the way from the UK as we talk about grassroots sport development here in Nigeria and how they can how it can get better for us right here. We'll be starting from the first story on the show tonight is about the Premier League. Yeah, you heard it correctly. Yeah, before we go into the Premier League conversation, let me introduce myself and the cast tonight. My name remains Fina Napoleon, but you can call me Fina Fire for short. Anthony The Voice joins us on the broadcast tonight. Anthony, good evening.
Yeah, great to be here. Thank God it's Friday. Time for us to wrap up and also build towards the weekend. I'm excited to be on the show.
We've got Chidi joining us on the show as well. Hi, Chidi.
It's very interesting, Safina, that you tend to introduce me very arrogantly, and I'm going to let that pass. But look, it's great to be here. It's always nice to be on the Friday show, and always nice to have another day, another weekend to make people millionaires in Lagos. So it's good to be here. I'm just going to play it nice with you tonight.
Okay, guys, let's talk about the Premier League because the likes of Mane and Cristiano Ronaldo are amongst the notable absentees from the Premier League's Player of the Season shortlist, but players like Salah, KDB, Trent, Arnold have all been included. Arsenal's Bukayo Saka, James Ward-Prowse, João Cancelo, Son and Jarrod Bowen have also been nominated for the prize. Mane and Ronaldo are not in contention for the award despite enjoying superb seasons for Liverpool and United respectively. For Liverpool, the Liverpool star man has scored 15 goals in 33 league appearances during the current campaign as the Anfield club bid for the quadruple. For Ronaldo, he has been a shining light in United's dismal season with 18 goals in 30 league matches, while he has also twice been named as player of the Premier League Player of the Month. KDB has 15 goals, 4 of which came in the 5-1 thrashing of Wolves on Wednesday, and 7 assists for City in the league this season. Salah leads the race for the Golden Boot with 22 goals in 34 appearances and has racked up a league high of 13 assists. I asked you on the show tonight, are you satisfied with the names on the list? Is there anyone who should be making the list who is not on the list? And do you think there are names on the list that are not supposed to be on that list? 0700 993 993 993. Remember, you can tweet at us at Nigeria Info FM. And also, we've got a post up and running on Instagram. Head over to our Instagram page to go drop your comments. We'll be taking your comment from all over our social media platform on WhatsApp 080 9597 5805. The first conversation tonight is about the Premier League Player of the Season shortlist. No Ronaldo, no Mane, but you've got James Ward-Prowse, you've got Jarrod Bowen, you've got Bukayo Saka, all making the list. Before I head to the phone lines, let me hear from my colleagues in the studio. Starting off with you, Chidi. What do you think about the list?
Anyway, I think the list lacks flavor. I mean, there's no Ronaldo. Ronaldo's been, it's been a great forward this season. He's always in the Premier League. And if you score as much as 17 goals and you're literally carrying a team like Manchester United, you should be there.
Okay.
Obviously, I think the two obvious absentees are Ronaldo and Sadio Mane.
So Mane should be there?
Yeah, Mane and Ronaldo should be there.
In place of, because you have James Ward-Prowse, you have Jarrod Bowen, you have Saka, you have KDB, you have Salah.
I'm going to leave.
You have
of
Trent.
course, I'm going to leave Salah there. I'm going to take out. Yeah, Trent has had a fantastic season, but I just might be taking him out. I'm also going to, I'm going to look at Jarrod Bowen I would take out Jarrod Bowen. Why Jarrod Bowen ahead of Ronaldo?
Because he's been great for West Ham.
Well, yeah, but Ronaldo also has been great for Manchester United, you know. So when you talk about players who've made impacts, you know, Ronaldo, if you take away all Ronaldo's goals from United, you'd see where they are.
So you want to take out 2 players on that list?
Yeah, it's going to be Trent and Bowen.
Trent and Bowen. Saka and Ward-Prowse stays?
Well, yeah.
So you pick Ward-Prowse ahead of Bowen this season?
Saka will stay. Well, I might, you know, dump Ward-Prowse and keep Bowen. But yeah, I'll keep Ward-Prowse because his impact in that midfield and some of the crucial goals he scored and those free kicks he scored this season, I think they've been very huge for Southampton. So yes, I'm going to take off Trent Arnold and Jarrod Bowen. So I'm going to replace them with Mane and Ronaldo because I think they deserve to be there.
Okay, thank you very much. Tony, before we head to the phone lines, what do you think?
I mean, it is. I mean, first things first. Every player on that list deserves to be there. They have earned it with their performances. Now, the question of more deserving or most deserving is speculative. It's subjective.
You see the problem I have with you? Grammar.
No. So just to ensure that we can have a robust conversation, every player on that list have been terrific for their club sides. Heung-min Son, 21 goals, no penalties, over 5 assists. Kevin De Bruyne, double figures, goals, assists. We've got Salah. We know Salah. What Salah's done all through the season. Bukayo Saka is Arsenal's best player this season.
Is he?
Yeah,
what about Ramsdale?
Nah. Bukayo Saka
That's a
gets
conversation
it
for another day.
Yeah, but Jarrod Bowen have been terrific for West Ham, and it's not just this season. It's being the trajectory of his growth over the last 2 years, but this season he's really coming to his own skin. I think he's also into double figures for goals and assists this season for West Ham. João Cancelo, you check the Premier League stats, boy. João Cancelo, he's almost knocking every stat in terms of assists. Key passes for a defender. I think he's been terrific. Arnold has got over 12 assists.
Yeah.
James Ward-Prowse have been fantastic too. So all of the players here really deserve it.
You're okay with the list?
I would have roped in, Cristiano, for the sake of he's 37, and
now
he scored.
Pity.
No. It's not pity. It is a great degree of excellence. When was the last time we saw a 37-year-old in the history of the Premier League score this amount of goals? I think we have to go look at that. But he's coming, and despite all of the drama that have happened with Man United, he's kept his standards. He's maintained it, maybe not matched it, but yeah, he's done really great. Sadio Mane, I think why Mane wasn't here is because Mane switched off when the season started, and so we had a Liverpool side who significantly had Mo Salah running things. Now he picked up in February this year.
KDB did not pick.
Yeah.
Mane picked up before KDB.
Yeah,
KDB
Mane
just picked up towards the end of the season, but KDB is on the list.
No, I think.
Yeah, KDB was injured.
Yeah.
He came back. He was even. Pep had to bench him at some point this season.
I think that every time Kevin De Bruyne have played football, he has shown that he's one of the best talents in the league. His is one of the easiest. It's one of the easiest choices you can make, when trying to pick out the best player and what he brings to that City side.
You're not getting it. I am saying KDB did not start at the beginning of the season.
Well, he started well.
He picked up injury.
Had an injury, and
he
then
went out, returned, and struggled.
No.
Oh, Lord.
He returned. All right. Wasn't as productive as he would be in about 3-4 games before getting to his full fitness. And once he hit his full fitness, we saw him once again, with all of the great performances. I was saying that Sadio Mane switched off when the season started and only picked up in February. Between February and now, he's got 12 goals. I think generally in all competition he's got about 16 or so. So yeah, I think that it is tough. Everybody cannot be on the list. which is primary.
So you're fine with the list.
I think
I need to go to the phone line. 0700 993 993 993. Call us up. Let's talk for the ladies. 014657190. We're talking about the Premier League's player of the season shortlist. No Ronaldo, no Mane. You've got James Ward-Prowse. You've got Jared Bowen. Bukayo Saka of Arsenal is also on the list. Trent is there. Cancelo is there. Son is there as well. And Mohamed Salah. Let's head to the phone lines. Hi, good evening. Welcome.
Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
Is it from Ojo?
Okay, you have since you're on the road.
No, not really.
Okay, go ahead.
I kind of agree with Tony. I think everybody that is on that list, they deserve to be there. And always making statements. I'm kind of surprised. People tend to be saying money.
Okay.
And I think Tony just said it. So he didn't start well. He only started in February. And that was the same argument they were go back. And you keep hearing people saying money should be Ballon d'Or or stuff like that. I still don't think money has done enough.
So for you, you're fine with the list?
I'm fine with the list. And when you talk about Ronaldo, I think apart from, when you talk about players making impact, it's not all about scoring. In general, what has Ronaldo contributed? What was that assist with? How many chances has he created to the team? I think those. I'm fine with the list.
Wait. Say that thing again. Let me hear. I did not hear what you just said. Just say it again.
Apart from the goals, we all know Ronaldo
is Ronaldo a defender? When you say apart from the goals, what do you want Ronaldo to do for you?
Look, how many goals has he scored this season? I think it should be 15.
Lord have mercy.
18.
Lord have mercy.
Ronaldo, I think
18 Premier League goals.
For me. You talk about Bowen, and you should check where West Ham are. How far they went to.
I understand where you're coming from, but don't say what has Ronaldo contributed.
Ronaldo hasn't really contributed much for me. I think it's more like he wanted to score goals, he wanted to make the headline.
What team do you support?
That's not a team player.
What team do you support?
No. Now you're changing the conversation. Trust me, you're beginning to change the conversation.
I think from
let me come in. When you want to pick players, it's not more about. First of all, where is United? United, they are very poor.
Where is Southampton?
And when you tend to check the contributions, Ronaldo, for him, it's all about the goals and stuff like that. I want to make the headlines and stuff like that.
You're confusing me right now. You're confusing me, but I need to let you go to take other calls. Like, what has he got? He said it's all about the goals. Wait, there's something I don't understand. He said Ronaldo is all about the goals. He's not a team player.
You know what I think? The Premier League have insulted Ronaldo, a 37-year-old scoring 18 league goals. When was last time? We've never seen that in the Premier League. We've never seen that in the Premier League. And you will never. All these players mentioned in that 8-man list, none of them can score as much goals as Ronaldo at the age of 37. Do you know what 37 means in football? 37 is. Ronaldo has been playing since when? Since he was a kid. And at 37, you are still scoring 18 goals. And it's just how many goals? It's about 4 goals behind the top scorer. So literally, Ronaldo could be
3. Okay, 4. 4.
22 Salah. So you could
even KDB that has 15 goals only made it 15 because he scored 4 goals in the last game.
We know KDB picked late, but Ronaldo started picking from the first day of the season.
When he made that debut, he scored on that day.
On the second debut for United. And he's been consistent.
Come on.
What has Ronaldo done? I think the Premier League should apologize. I think they should take that. No. Tony, I'm still talking. The Premier League should. Tony, I'm still talking. Tony, I'm still talking.
You make sense and then start not to make sense.
The Premier League just disrespected Ronaldo by not putting his name on that.
Let's take
that list back.
Hello, good evening.
Nobody deserves any apology.
My name is Darren.
I don't agree.
Darren, you're welcome. Quickly before I go on a break.
Alright, so
Darren, off your radio now.
I've done that.
Okay.
So I don't know. Are you guys asking who's supposed to be the best out of the list?
That's nothing. The question is, are you satisfied with the names on the list?
Yeah, to that extent, I'm satisfied. I think the person who, definitely Ronaldo is, I don't know, maybe because of the hype. And, the thing is, I don't think Ronaldo started from the beginning of the season. I don't know. This started from the beginning. I can't recall if he started in January or from the beginning. But maybe because of the hype of Ronaldo, but he necessarily not need to be there. I mean, you have the guys who have performed well all season consistently who are there. People like Son, people like Bowen, people like Cancelo, Trent, and all of that. So I think the list is fairly okay. I think it's fairly okay. You can't definitely, it's a football list. You can't always have everybody you want in that list and all of that.
Okay, thank you very much. I need to go on a break, okay? Thank you for calling. We'll be right back after this short commercial.
Let's talk. This is an infomercial.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this. Introducing the Samsung Care Plus. Where be the end to all your screen wahala with shekily 9,000 naira. Just 9,000 naira. You will begin tranga anyhow. As one you know they again because of the complete care service. Wait there on top of your new A series. We guarantee accidental screen repair plus fast and easy access to original Samsung parts and Samsung certified repair service. Just register your A series or inside the first month you buy and make you for enjoy up to 12 months damage protection. Or yeah, register today for www.samsungcareplus.com/AFR. T&C's deal. Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest football fan festival in Nigeria is back. It's Goal Fest 2022. Featuring exhilarating games, food, comedy, live music by some of the best Nigerian music superstars. And you can watch the UEFA Champions League finals on a super huge screen. Goal Fest 2022 will take place on the 28th of May, 2022 at the Balmoral Convention Center, Federal Palace Hotel, Amadu Bello Way, VI, Lagos. Time at 12 noon. Hurry now. Limited tickets available. Get your free tickets now at www.goalfestnigeria.com. Goal Fest 2022 is powered by Football Republic and refreshed by Pepsi.
Hey guys, it's Adedami.
My name is Dan the Humorous.
Victor Osoro.
Hey, Ninja Alpha. My name is Messi Johnson Okoje. They block your line, no cry.
Just dial
star 109 hash.
Star 109 hash.
To link your NIN with your glow line.
And you go get a woof of up to 20,000 naira bonus.
20,000 naira.
So simple.
Simple?
Simple. For new and existing Glow subscribers.
So what are you waiting for?
It is simple to enjoy life with Glow.
You're standing on the God that fights for you. You're standing on the God that says, somebody that touches you touches the apple of my eye.
Nigeria, you are scheduled for a new season. Hi, my name is Prophet Tiffany Montgomery, and I want to personally invite you to the Covered by God conference happening this Friday, May 13th, and this Saturday, May 14th at the Landmark Center, Victoria Island, Lagos. Covered by God is a prayer revival worship conference for families, married couples, business leaders, the young and the old. Meet us at 6:30 p.m. and I'll be ministering alongside my sister, Minister Victoria Arenzi. Come in high expectation as we're set to see a powerful move of God. Admission is completely free, but you must register to attend. So visit us at www.coveredbygod.co. www.coveredbygod.co. The Covered by God Conference, building bolder believers and making the broken beautiful again.
Get up in the morning, ready to conquer the day, cause my money they grow every day with Persemo. So I step up with no stress, living the soft life, oh yes, Persemo got my back, so when I ready, I know I'm making money every day, building my future every day, see as them they pay me, a lot on the daily, Persemo got my back, I'm making money every day.
Put your money where it go walk. Freedom for your journey to the top. Every day you go jolly when I save a lot for interest drop.
I know I'm making money every day, building my future every day.
Download the Fair Money app today and make money every day at 10% interest per annum with Fair Save from Fair Money Microfinance Bank.
Making money every day. Life can be easier, hey, when you get help for your business, yo. You go there sell more, sending fulfillment. We go store your goods for you. We go pick and package it, deliver to your customers. Sending fulfillment.
Fulfillment enables online businesses to earn more, reach more, and grow more. Download the Sendy Fulfillment app today and let's fulfill for you. Sendy. Do more.
Introducing Samsung Care Plus and end your screen problems. For as low as 9,000 naira. Yes, 9,000 naira. You can enjoy a worry-free total care service on your new A series. This guarantees accidental screen repair, quick and easy access to genuine Samsung parts, and Samsung certified repair service. Simply register your A series within the first month of purchase and enjoy damage protection for up to 12 months. Register today at www.samsungcareplus.com/AFR. T's and C's apply.
As a glamour girl, life comes at you abruptly with situations that stop you in your tracks. 1 minute, you are living to the fullest. And the next, you are running for your life with your blood sister.
But no matter how far or how hard, as a man of God, can you ever outrun who you truly are?
Explore the drama, betrayal, and suspense of our stories in our upcoming films, Man of God, Blood Sisters, and Glamour Girls. Sign up on Netflix.com.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Sugar, señorita, tingalinga. Hold up. Hey, sugar, señorita, tingalinga. Remix. Your ex keep calling, maybe don't believe.
Hi everyone, Martin Tyler here, English Premier League commentator, UEFA Champions League commentator, and assistant manager of Woking Football Club. You're listening to Femi and the Gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info FM.
Femi and the Gang, in partnership with Sign Up Consult, present the latest invention in human history, 38 Bars. Follow the nation's finest sports gang through the 38-game season as we deliver live football updates and analysis at your favorite bars across Lagos. The revolution is here and live on Nigeria Info. Reach out for sponsorship and advertising. 38 Bars with Femi and the Gang, where football meets lifestyle.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's V Money from Tanzania, and you're cooling with Femi and the Gang on Nigeria Info.
Problem, you know the finish. Make you try to enjoy. Wahala, you know the finish. Make you try to enjoy. Say kata kata uru no the finish. Make you try to enjoy. Problem, you know the finish. So make you try to enjoy. Make we dance like Luala. Yeah, Luala. Make we dance like Luala. Yeah, Luala. Make we dance like Luala. I person keep pressing. My online has still finish. I person that person. Problem, you know they last forever. Make you try to enjoy. I walk up from Pelham Mujet to Apollo Meta just to find a mentor. Now who's up there, yeah, what follow? Now who watch them fear God? Original love, Bana, bana, jeje, jeje, until Lara. Now so then they call me for fun, say my person. Don't give it person, belly on good. How will it consign me? How will it consign me? I don't know. Problem, you know the finish you. It you give Sapana, be the best friend, no. Say you don't know. Problem, you know the finish.
That's true. You wake up in the morning and before you know, small money don't come out from your pocket. Something that you don't even expect to spend on. It's just crazy the kind of life we are living. Adulthood na scam. No worry. Let me just say that money that you're working once in a while, go somewhere, relax, cross leg, Buy one bottle of water and just drink. Relax, spend your money on yourself, enjoy. Because problem no they finish. Anyway, we are Femi and the Gang. 99.3 Nigeria Info is the DA, and it's still the Game On show. Time for us to talk about Tottenham Hotspur and Arsenal Football Club because something happened last night.
He's going to Wembley, his knees have gone all trembly. Come on, you Spurs, come on, you Spurs. Ozzy's going to Wembley, his knees have gone all trembly. Come on, you Spurs, come on, you Spurs. Come on, you Spurs are on their way to Wembley. Tottenham's going to do it again.
They are not on their way to Wembley right now. They are on their way to the Champions League. The North London derby took place yesterday, and Tottenham were 3-0 winners against Arsenal Football Club in that crucial North London derby. Hurricanes scored twice, with Son adding the third as Tottenham secured maximum points against Arsenal in their quest for a top 4 finish, as Rob Holding was sent off early in the game. Now, after the game, Mikel Arteta was really upset. He was asked questions and he accused the referee of spoiling the game.
If I say what I think, I'm suspended 6 months, so I cannot say. I'm allowed to give my interpretation of what happened in the game, but I don't know how to lie, and I don't like lying, so I prefer not to say what I think. I cannot say what I think. I will suspend it. I'm not the referee to come in front of the camera and explain his decisions. Are his decisions. I make mine. That's his decision. It's a shame because such a beautiful game was destroyed today.
Chidi, do you know how to lie?
I never lied in my life.
Are you sure?
You know, when I keep telling people I've never told a lie in my life, I come here every day and I say it, I've never told a single lie in my life. And you guys.
So you are Teta's brother.
Well, we might share similarities, in terms of.
I don't know how to lie, and I don't like lying, so I prefer not to say what I think.
I don't know how to lie.
I don't like lying. You don't have to lie.
I've been here for 7 years. I've never told a single lie to the management. I've always been straightforward up front.
But if I say what I think, I'll be suspended for 6 months.
Well, I don't know. I always say what I think.
If I say what I think, I'm suspended 6 months, so I cannot say. I cannot say what I think. I will suspend it.
Well, so the difference in Arteta and I is he can't say it. I say it.
Okay. Well, you guys share similarities as
don't know how to lie. No.
Okay. Now, after Arteta said all these things, that the referee spoiled a beautiful game, the manager of Tottenham Hotspur, Antonio Conte, responded to Mikel Arteta saying, "Shut up! You are upcoming artist. You are a small boy in this job. Focus on your job." Let's hear from Conte.
I think that Mikel Arteta is a really good coach and is doing a really good coach. He has just started to do this job, and I think that I listen to him to complain a lot. I think that he has to be focused more to his team and not to complain and to. Because he has just started this work, and I think that he has to be calm and to try to continue to work because he's very good. But to listen a coach to complain a lot of time is not good.
Calling kettle black.
Did you just start this job?
Well, I've been doing this.
He has to be focused
for 7-8 years.
He's not focused.
but this guy no try. I go call up come here now. Why did you like
but
this?
that was premium basketballs. Premium basketballs from Conte.
It was always going to be a Spurs win yesterday. If you go by the pedigree of the two coaches, well, who's Arteta compared to Conte? Conte is a Syria winner.
Nah, Syria winner they win match.
Well, it happens sometimes. If you punt, you will know that Spurs were meant to win that game yesterday.
If you punt, yeah.
If I say what I think, I'm suspended 6 months, so I cannot say. I'm allowed to.
I think that Mikel Arteta is a really good coach, and
he's a good coach.
He's doing a really good coach. He has just started to do this job, and I think that I listen to him to complain a lot. I think that he has to be focused more to his team and not to complain and to. because he has just started this work, and I think that
He's
he
a
has to
tata.
be calm and to try to continue to work because he's very good. But to listen a coach to complain a lot of time is not good.
Now it's not good. It's not good.
It's good.
It just started its work.
Not tata for the job.
Upcoming artist.
Now
See that one
upcoming
place.
artist.
See that one place.
No, but hey, that was a clear situation of a pot calling a kettle black.
Really, nah.
Conte complains as much as Arteta complains.
Now, Gary Neville believes that Tottenham would reach the Premier League top 4 over Arsenal, as he is ready to put his money on it.
You would want Tottenham's games, Burnley at home and Norwich away. Now we know Burnley are playing for something, but so could Everton be on the last game of the season. I mean, if Newcastle away on the Monday night, that's going to be really, really tough. It's just going to be really, really tough. Everton at home, the last game. If Everton need points, then they've got 2 really tough games. Tottenham will beat Burnley. Arsenal will have to win their last 2 matches, and I'm not sure they will. I think that was a really big blow. Do feel now if I had to put a pound on it, would be on Tottenham. At the moment, with 2 games to go, they just look more composed, didn't they, tonight? More relaxed, more mature and in order. Whereas Arsenal look more sort of, if you like, fragile. And I think that in the last week of the season, you want that reliability. And I do see them being favourites now. I know Arsenal have got the sort of point, and if they go and win the last 2 games, absolutely unbelievable. Well done. If they go to Newcastle and win, and then beat Everton on the last game of the season, brilliant for Arsenal. Mikel Arteta's done a great job this season, but I think it's tough. I do think it's tough.
0700 993 993 993. For the ladies, 014657190. Time for you to call me. The question is, who will take the last UCL spot? Arsenal or Tottenham Hotspur? Chidi, I need to go to the phone lines, but let me start off with you.
Are you asking me as the ASM of sport, the hardest working man in sportainment?
I really don't know why. I'm asking the person sitting in the studio.
Flesh.
Well, I think it's going to be Arsenal. If you're asking the person sitting here.
Okay. Tony, am I asking the person sitting here or the person outside of the studio?
Well, I think Spurs.
You're not funny, Tony. You're not funny.
Yeah, no way.
Chidi,
I feel you're disrespecting Antonio Conte.
You're
you're disrespecting Antonio. No, I'm talking. Antonio.
I know you have your struggles. Listen, I understand you have your struggles.
You're not funny. And
as a young man, no,
Chidi.
Which one?
Chidi, they laugh to joke.
Chidi, as a young man in Lagos trying to earn a living, I understand how hard it has been for you. Sometimes, you go home and you cry and you're a bit sad, and I understand that. All right, what you can do is ask me to help you. It's the least you can do.
Tony, answer my question.
Okay, sorry. I just thought I needed to put him where he belongs. Yeah. Because really, because you're sad doesn't mean other people will be sad. Chidi.
Are you sad?
I don't know what's wrong with you.
It's going to be.
Chidi,
I'm going to.
Chidi,
can I talk?
Chidi, I know things are tough with you, but it's okay. Listen,
Chidi, what is
David just dropped a new song, and he said, "Stand strong, brother. Stand strong. You will get through it."
Chidi,
Sarafina,
are you going through some challenges?
I'm just going to. Well, I'm going to bring myself down by talking to the baby of the house. And exchanging words with the baby. Why would I do that?
Wow.
Oh, Tony, can you please talk to me?
Seen it all. I've been here.
Chidi,
can I talk?
You have no right to call me the baby of the house.
I've seen it all. I've been through different tides and different regimes and different.
You've seen what all?
I know when someone is on his way out.
Chidi, you've seen what all?
I've seen it all.
Do you want to? I don't know. Do you want to know my paycheck?
I don't know, Tony.
I might be the baby of the house, but have you seen my paycheck?
Okay. She did not feel talking. She's not sure. She's not sure anymore.
I need to review my contract. I need to review my contract with Nigeria. I don't know. They told me I was the highest earner.
Yeah, pass your Oga. Nice one. You pass your Oga, right?
What the last
No. You had more than your boss. That's what you're saying. You had more than the GM and your line manager.
I can't more than the GM.
But okay, you earn more than your line manager. That's what you're saying.
The last time we had a negotiation with HR, and my salary was 8,000 ahead of everyone else in this team.
Okay.
Your salary
1,000 naira. 1,000 naira.
No, 100,000 ahead.
Okay.
I don't deal with one to all that. But you know, Tony is putting his hands where he's trying to spread his clothes where his hands can reach. So for this, I'm going to review with HR
on Monday.
Early morning, 7 a.m.
There is no basis for
my contract.
You have no stand.
You can't be challenging. Have you can't be challenging.
How will you call me baby of the house?
That paycheck shake Chidi.
I mean,
my guy no expect paycheck conversation.
You might call me the baby of the house, but you don't know my paycheck. If you know my paycheck, Chidi, you would go hang yourself.
Oh my word! I'm going to the phone line.
I don't need to engage you.
Come and carry this to me.
I need to engage HR.
Hi, good evening.
She has no business with you, Chidi.
You're welcome. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Friday from Igwelere.
Friday, go ahead.
Yeah, at this moment, I think it is Tottenham because you know Arsenal and Sarafina, they will win first rate match and lose the next week first rate match. So they have started using the first rate match. So for me, I would like it's Tottenham. Big player for big competition. I say
Okay.
We want to see them.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling. Let's try this. Hi. Good evening.
Good evening, Serafina.
You're welcome. What's your name and where you calling from?
Good evening, and The Voice.
Good evening. Please don't join my name with the voice's name, please. You can say Ezemo, Safina, and The Voice.
Chidi, you have no right to speak when
my goodness.
a lady
Safina,
like this is speaking.
I'm tired of this stupid.
She wants to talk to a real man.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Especially Chidi is just troublesome. And if he's the one anchoring his thing, you want it to just be peaceful. See the way he's just being troublesome.
No, Chidi is nothing like peace. He's the violent man.
Anchoring his show.
If Chidi is anchoring a show, you cannot disrupt that show.
Yeah, you cannot. Kawafina, you cannot. You off your mic.
He'll be giving us rock songs.
I think you are being partial. Safina, they off my mic now.
Chidi.
See, the voice was frustrated.
Chidi is a thorn in my flesh. I don't know how we're in the same team.
That day, I called the show. I just they laugh. To follow and see. So this is what you should do for them. Okay. Every one of them, every Friday, they test them.
Apart from me, please. I have a special place in the studio when Sarafina is there. Please speak to me with some respect. All right.
So let's talk Tottenham. Okay, welcome, Esther.
I'm calling for first time. Sincerely, in my heart of heart, I want Tottenham to win. But it's looking like Arsenal is going to have more chances. Arsenal has more chances than Tottenham. Okay. But sincerely, with my heart, I want Tottenham to win. I want to just stay back and learn. Go Champions League, now them will go for it up.
Hello, please, can you avoid violence?
I smell beef.
Avoid violence.
I smell beef.
Maintain what you came here to say, please.
Hello?
Hi, off your radio, please.
I've done it already.
Welcome. Your name and where you're calling from?
And the BC Chuguma from Satellite.
Okay, go ahead. You have the floor.
Well, I will start from the match last night. I think the referee maybe he have decided who will win the match before coming to the pitch, and they have done everything. That was very slight challenge against Human Song, but he and they not know.
You mean the red card?
Yes, the red card.
But are you aware that the player was already on a yellow card?
He's on a yellow card, but
do you agree that offense is a bookable offense? Now, I just want to clear some.
I know that now. Watch the match now. Allow me to give you my.
Okay, go ahead because I need to take more calls. That's why.
So the thing is this: that match. Do you know that it's a derby? It's a derby, and the derby is always. Want to prove that it's a derby. Okay. You don't spoil a derby just because of a flimsy
spoil
infringement, and you blow the thing. So yesterday I was talking to Mr. Anthony. I was talking to him and I told him this match is not a derby. You said that you have seen it all. No, the derby is a one-sided match.
Okay, thank you for calling. I need to take more calls. Thank you.
You can do that because you don't like what I'm saying.
but wait, guys. Rob Holding was booked. The second yellow, was that not a bookable offense?
That is not a conversation. Please, can we move on?
Yeah, that's a book. So I don't understand.
No.
I really don't understand why you feel like a referee should just move on from.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, Sarafina. This is Ada from Alagbele, Sarafina.
Ada, welcome.
Sarafina, good evening to other guys in the studio.
Chidi and Tony.
I'm not other guys, please. I'm not other guys. Please.
Sorry about that.
Don't mention me with this.
Please,
crinkle
don't
crankle.
become like Conte this night. Please, I don't want to hear. Don't become like him. I don't want to hear.
Yeah,
I say
Chidi.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Chidi.
go ahead.
Okay, Sarafina. You see, Arsenal coach is like Arsenal players. Yes, they are just equal. There is no. When Arteta was playing, Arteta was a very nice player. I don't know why he's saying himself. In fact, I don't even know what to use about it. But what I would say is that Arsenal should stop making noise. They should stop complaining. Even their coach should stop complaining. I'm telling you, this top four, they are not going anywhere. Because we rather have a team that will represent England well in Champions League than carrying a Yori Arsenal that will be great off in Champions League.
Where did this Yori talk come from?
Honestly, Ada has a. You have an agenda against Arsenal.
Yeah. No. I'm not. I'm a Liverpool fan. You know that. I came to project when you guys are there.
You're the one who's supposed to pick up a jersey, right?
Yes.
Okay. What's the size again? What's the size again? Medium, right?
Yeah, medium. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, when you look at this Arsenal team, they don't have what it takes.
Okay, I need to let you go now. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for calling. Thank you very much. Let's try this ladies line. Hi.
Hi. Good evening.
Off your radio.
It's off. Hi, Serafina.
Hi. Welcome. Good evening.
And hi, the boyfriend in the studio.
Yeah.
I said our boyfriends in the studio.
Wait. You said what?
didn't hear?
Boyfriends.
That was what he said. She said
boyfriends in the studio.
Please, Safina, cut that phone, please.
I cannot
Please.
cut that. She's a lady. I have bias for lady. I'm a feminist, please.
You're a feminist.
Now, one or too much now.
I'm a feminist, please.
Fuck them way.
Wow. On our show. She should pack us well on our show.
What's your name, please?
For this night now.
What's your name, please?
My name is Omomi, calling from Ibejuleki.
Okay, quickly before I go on a break.
To me, I want Arsenal because of my husband is an Arsenal fan. I'm a Chelsea fan, so that ours go rest, make Arsenal qualify. But in my heart, I want Tottenham to go through.
Okay.
They have the big names who can do wonders and represent England very well.
Okay.
And surfing up, I won 5,000 on Wednesday.
On Wednesday. Can you please send your details? Can you? Oh, she's off. Okay. Please send your details to our WhatsApp number now so I can get it and get the money across to you. Please, I'm waiting right now. I know you can hear me or Maumi. Send your details to our WhatsApp number 08095975805. Send it like about now.
Is it Omaomi or Omomi?
I don't know. I know
both are quite different, you know.
I don't know now.
Okay.
Now you be Yoruba. Now you are from Ibadan. We know.
No.
You are from Ibadan. We know.
Has nothing to do with
having
Yoruba.
Can
connection.
I go on the break?
It's all right. It's all right.
some of the messages on WhatsApp.
All right. This one says Mikel Arteta's statement was right. The player should be warned instead of a red card. The referee spoiled the game. He was stylishly supporting Tottenham Hotspur. Jibola Moshood. This one says, "Good evening, guys. My name is Joel from Otta. So I'm gonna please. Okay. All right. So he was talking about Omaumi and Omowumi. One is Ishekiri. All right, that's Omaumi and
Okay, so I think that's why I got used
Yeah,
to because there's
yeah.
Delta Shakiri as well.
This one says, "Good evening, Sarafina, the voice Chidi. Ismo, please, when are you dropping weekend games?"
Tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Early tomorrow morning.
All right. This one says, "Good evening, Fina Fire. Ismo and the voice. When Arsenal lost a game, that's when people begin to pour out their minds. But as for me, Arsenal has done well and they will still finish in top 4. Also, they will do well in the UCL. Please analyze that penalty and why VAR no check-up. Thanks, Hardy."
One more
from Igondo. Okay, I think account details. Ume Peace here.
Open it first. Let's see.
Okay.
No, I don't think that's not the name.
Okay. This one says, "Good evening, Sarafina, Chidi, and Tony. I feel we all have something to say when the referee's decision affects our team. The decision of the referee was spot on for me. Arteta should just take his loss and move on." Esther from Festa.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Keep your thoughts coming in on WhatsApp as well, 0809597585. It's time for us to have that conversation around grassroots. Why are you laughing?
No, nothing.
Time for us to have that conversation around grassroots development in terms of football and youth football. And I've got Tim Aleshe, the founder of Rap-Aid Youth Academy in the UK, joining us on the show tonight via Zoom. And you can be a part of this conversation on Facebook, or we are streaming live on Facebook. Head over to our Facebook page and you can drop your questions there if you got any for our guest on the show tonight. Hi, Tim.
Hello, how are you?
I think I'm fine.
Good. You always think you're fine. Well, fine.
How's the UK?
It's fine. Good weather.
Why,
all good.
Why did your accent just change? What is happening?
Can you please ignore my
what is happening
on
the
the
UK?
show?
Hi, Tim. How are you doing?
Safrina never talks like that. So I am wondering why the sudden change in accent. But I mean,
can you please ignore him?
It's good to have you on the show, Tim, even though Safina didn't introduce me.
Can you allow me welcome him on the show?
And you can't see me.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, my colleagues are with me in the studio. You've heard the voice of Tony, but they call him the voice because he's got this baritone line.
Yeah, I am the voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got my second colleague. His name is Chidi. Chidi, come this way. Okay, that's
Hi,
Chidi.
team. Hope you're good.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
So welcome to the show, team. Let's get on with the conversation. You're someone who's big on grassroots and youth, grassroots sports, and also youth development. I would start by asking you, why did you decide to go down this road?
Okay. It was all complete default. I didn't have any intention of going down this road. So my intention was to spend quality time with my two sons and support them through their what they love to do, their passion, which is football. So I had no intention whatsoever to be part of football, but then it fell into my laps, and hey, here we are.
How many years now?
Overall, I would say I've been in football since 2011. No, so 2001.
Okay, 2001. Yeah.
How long ago is that? How long ago?
My math is terrible, and sadly, none of my co-anchors even know 2001 to 2023.
Yeah, that's 20 years.
Okay.
Were
you were you born then?
21 years, yeah.
You see, when I say math,
21 years.
they don't know math. Trust me, I really don't know how they graduate.
In saying that, my son was 4 years old, and now he's going on to 25. So that tells you how early we start football here in UK. So we've got 4-year-old kids playing in the mud, enjoying the football already from 4 years old.
Okay. For those wondering who I am speaking with at this point, his name is Tim Aleshe. He is from Nigeria. He is from Lagos State, by the way. Yeah.
German.
I was going to ask that question. Where in Nigeria are you from? Lagos. You're a Lagosian, right?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yes.
So he's from Lagos, and also he was once a scout. He worked with Arsenal, Tottenham Hotspur Football Club for like 3 years, and he's currently working with Arsenal Football Club as a scout as well. So if there's one person who knows how the scouting system works and the rest, he is the right person. And just like I mentioned earlier, he's the founder of Rap-Aid Youth Academy in the UK.
Yeah, Safina, just to jump on, Tim. Hi, Tim Chid here. I just want to ask, being a football scout, how does that also collide with being a football agent?
Okay. First of all, you can't be both. It will be a conflict of interest to be a scout and the footballer's agent. They are separate departments.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, well, I mean, an agent can scout a player.
Is it possible? Can an agent scout a player?
That's not their job. It's only in Nigeria you have cross line.
No, Tim, if you understand what I mean.
Tim, wow.
What I mean
was there anything for that dance bills? Really now.
Tim, what I mean is, as a football agent can recommend a player for a club, or his player, a player under his company. For a football club, right? Or recommend the player for a scout.
Let me try and explain that little part. So there is a club,
okay,
which is one department. That is a player, and there is agents. So player's job, the agent's job is to look after players' interest. Right now, how can a player, an agent, be working for a club? How can that agent represent a player's interest for that club?
Okay.
So there's gonna be
a conflict
there could be
of interest.
Yeah,
So I'm even speaking more on private scouts. People who are more private scouts who just scout players across Africa or beyond, and then recommend them for clubs. They might not be employed by the club, but they just scout for the club, and in a way, they can play both roles. I think because they're a private scout. I'm just saying, But you get
okay.
my point.
Let me jump in. I got what you're saying because I'm experiencing that in UK. We've got loads of Nigerians, not just Nigerian, in Africa. They will call agents in UK or wherever to recommend a player, right? That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, the recommending player they've got no affiliation to. It's a player that is not their player. They had no right whatsoever to be recommending anyone to anybody, right? So it's like me coming into your house. Okay, let's say I'm that scout, for example. I know of Jimmy Bullock. Let's say Jimmy is just a random name. I've seen his video. I think he's a good player. Then I'm phoning John Nibravo, who is an agent, and offering him that player. But actually, the player that you're offering him might be represented by somebody else.
Okay.
So all of a sudden, you're creating a situation which causes confusion. And that's always been the reason why it's difficult to deal with mostly Nigerians, because there's always issues around players. It's like the name of the players all over the places, and all of a sudden, who is representative? Who does it belong to?
Yeah, question of ownership.
So until that's being resolved, where there is actual scouts, so all those people can be scouts. There's nothing wrong being a scout, but what are they scouting for? right? They can't be scouting for someone in Europe. Well, then they don't even know, they haven't met. So it's like you're working on hope that if this player gets sold, you'll get something from it. But then what are you getting from it? You know, if a player goes for $1 million and you get 10 cover, it's a case of what have you earned? You know, but if you're a legitimate owner of the player,
There's
working for a club,
certain
let's say
percent. Yeah.
if you're working for, let's say, Nubo Rangers, for example, and the player is introduced to a club in Europe, then everyone get paid, you know, handsomely, not some peanut or thank you money, which doesn't make sense.
So basically, the point you're making, or the points I really want to express, is as an agent, agents do recommend players for clubs. You know, let's say agents in Africa do recommend clubs in Europe, do recommend players for clubs in Europe. So I mean, the role of an agent, I know, is to represent a player, but people always, especially for young footballers here, they're always looking for an agent, or should they be looking for football scouts rather than football agents? Because the way you put it, there are different departments now.
Yeah.
But we see
Absolutely.
agents every time. You know, sometimes in Africa, you get clubs for people abroad, because I know even in Europe, agents can always make a marriage.
But you
between
don't
the
look
player.
for scouts. Scouts actually are the ones who look for players.
Yeah, but I don't know if I don't want to miss the point, because we've seen, you know, players in Africa or Nigeria looking for an agent and saying the agent can find them a club. So the agent,
Let me explain.
Responsibility to find a club.
Seriously, let me just jump in, please. Let me jump in on that. Players makes the agents. Agents don't make player. Right? If you're a quality player and you're playing for a reputable club, or you've got a documentation of your game, you've got a good record or trackable record of your game, that should be the main thing that players should focus on. And that is what will be placed in front of clubs in Europe or anywhere. You don't really need the agent, because agents they can't get you into a club unless you're good, right? But you can get into a club without them because you're good. So, you know, where did they come in? I don't think you understand. If a player, if you got a good system, good structure in Nigeria, that's got maybe a bit like you got the Wild Scout in Europe, whereby if you mention any players there, you can tap into it. You can watch all these games.
Okay.
You can watch, the clips. You can watch all of that. You can watch the full game. Now, that's all clubs need. And if you're good, they'll come and get you. Right? They don't need to deal with the agent. It's not always about agent. It's about the player, the quality, the style of play. If you're good enough, if you have what it takes, club will come and take you and get you to Europe.
Okay.
Yeah.
As someone who spent almost 4 years at Tottenham as a football scout, and you're currently working with Arsenal as a talent scout, what would you say is the English football scouting network in Africa? The reason for this question is because most times we've seen players in Africa struggle to break into the big leagues and play for big clubs. So what is the scouting system like as it concerns Africa now?
First is the scouting system, which Chidozie was. Is it John? What's your
Chidi, yes, Chidi.
Chile. There is no scouting from England around direct, coming direct into UK. We do know players in Africa in terms of if they're already representing their country at the national level. Probably the junior from the under 17 in the World Cup. That will be the first time we'll see the players. But then you can't come directly to UK. You have to probably go somewhere else first before you can come to UK. But not just UK, most big clubs in Europe, big footballing countries in Europe, they're not coming directly to Nigeria, Africa to get players, unless that player is outstanding, which for me is one aspect. The other aspect is because of the legal system, the immigration law, you can't just come to some big countries, but the smaller countries like Latvia, Czechoslovakia, all those other countries, they are all selling because football is business. So they could bring you in with the hope that you will do well and then move into other big countries like Italy, Spain. So there have to be different direction, depends on how they rate your league. If your league is strong, then they'll come and get. The reason why they're not coming to Africa is they don't trust their league system. It's not well structured. It's not. I mean, it's structured. I'm not gonna say anything negative about the Nigerian African league. They're doing the best they can. But I just think by now they should be somewhere, better than where they currently are.
Now, you just mentioned the league. Let's talk about the league here in Nigeria as it compares to that in the UK. Now, we cannot talk about Nigeria and not mention our league, just like I mentioned. Now, in the UK, they've got 11 tiers of football, official 11 tiers of football recognized with the Premier League on top of the food chain. And we can see how the league has become the most watched and followed league from money. They make money broadcasting and the rest, the packaging. Some people even call it the most packaged league in the world, and a lot of people like myself, I know I love it because of they've been able to package the league in a very, very good way. So now, what is the secret behind such huge success?
First of all, we've got the culture, right? The culture of football goes all the way down to the grassroots. The foundation is solid, everyone is involved. So the Premiership is what you guys see out there, but if you see what goes on right at the grassroots level, you will understand why the grassroots is the Premier League is what it is. First, I meant from the 11 tiers that you're probably fully aware of, it goes all the way down to the grassroots setup, the players coming from the bottom, the league coming from the bottom, relegation, promotion, and it goes all the way that you build up some solid fan base all across the whole country itself. An example is on a Saturday, Sunday morning, mom, dad, with a dog, they are out there with their 7-year-old children playing football in a league from as early as 7. That will go on to maybe 12 o'clock, of which parents will now go home, get themselves together, and then head out to the stadium as a family to go and watch the game. So everyone is out there. If you're not out there to watch the game, you are in the pub, like a wine bar, to watch with your family, having Sunday dinner. So the culture is so much that emotion is attached to it. And then when you look at the business side of it, they employ the right skills in the right department. So all the universities graduates, they're all involved. It's not it wasn't a wishy-washy league. It's all well structured from the grassroots right to the top.
Okay, you said from the grassroots. Now, they have 11 tiers of football and they are doing well. Yeah. Here in Nigeria, we've got 3 recognized tiers of football: MPFL, NNL, and the NLO. Also have this where the state leagues organize the more like a structure where you get to gain qualification into the NLO and the rest of it. But even with 3 tiers of football here, we are still struggling. Why?
If the football is set up for the right reason, then it should automatically the natural progression is to become successful. But if I'm being gonna be as factual as what I know, everyone involved in football out there the focus is on making money on a player or another player rather than focusing on development. engaging ensuring that there's a feed from the bottom and coming up. Well, I think currently in Nigeria they're working from top down rather than bottom up. So in terms of having 3 different leagues, what was it before? Did they have 3 before? Was it just 1 before? Is this an additional?
No, now the way it's structured right now, you have the MPFL, which is like our own Premier League here, which is the top. Then if you get relegated from the MPFL, you go to the NNL, which is like the second division. Now from the second division, you get relegated, you go to the NLO, which is like the lowest. The lowest. I've got my colleague with me as well in the studio. His name is Overdose.
Yeah.
His name is Overdose. He's on the big side, so that's why they call him Overdose. Yeah.
Okay.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I just wanted to know, in terms of all that you've been saying, I really want to actually find out what's the motive behind all of this. Like, how is it that you guys are able to really, establish what you do, and what's the motive? Like, what's behind all of it?
Well, to be fair, the intangible part it plays a big part. I mean, play a big role. The intangible part is keeping young people engaged.
Yeah.
Creating strong community whereby mom and dad, they're all involved. Boys locally get to know each other, they're all friends. They visit each other's birthday. That is the underlying unspoken part of the English football. Bringing people together, connecting, and then that grow itself and become what it is.
So it wasn't money. It wasn't money motivated in the first place.
No, of course not. It wasn't set up for money, but even it wasn't. If anything that's set up and set up properly, eventually you get sponsors. People want to be part of it. People want their name to be associated with it. The Americans come in, they throw money into it. Naturally, you attract. In a country like Nigeria, you have I don't know, a Tenuba or Lumelo, all those guys.
Yeah.
They should be the people involved in football in Nigeria. They've got, I believe they've got an insane deep pocket. If you look at the crime rates in Africa, in Nigeria, for example, it's coming from the fact that the young people are not part of anything. So if you have so much money, and the lifestyle is not being lived properly because your environment is not safe, it's a case of what can you do about it. So in UK, for example, the football is not connected to education. So the football comes by the carrot, it attracts all the young people in, and then you give them other projects, other things to go with it, and including education. So it's a strong tool. If used properly, it can change the whole environment.
I just want to quickly follow up with you on just with 2 questions on some of the things you've touched about, and I think one, you talked about the football in the UK being a culture. Football used to be a culture here in Nigeria, and but because of how we've handled our football, especially league-wise, we've lost that people have lost that connection with the league. People still want to watch the league, but it's almost like the structure aren't so much in place. So in terms of reigniting that football culture, what do you think we can learn here in Nigeria? What do you think happens in the UK? I mean, you're Nigerian, so what do you think the Nigerian Football Federation or Nigerian League, the NPFL, can learn from what's happening in the UK to just up our football culture a little bit more? And 2, you talked about you made a very important point on us here in Nigeria going from, or in Africa I would say generally, or I would say mostly in West Africa or in Nigeria, going from bottom down rather than from down bottom, from bottom up. We're going from top down, rather from
top to
you know,
bottom.
yeah, rather going from the grassroots and then building that culture
all the way up,
which is more solid than going from from the top. And you mentioned having people in schools, graduates. I know there's I think Loughborough University, one of the top sport universities in the UK, and there are a few of the other universities. So is it like, is there a system where they get people who are graduates of these programs into the sporting system in the UK? And how do they do it? So those are two questions: the football culture, what we can learn from what's happening in the UK, and the structure in terms of getting people who actually study these courses that can be important to the football business.
But before you answer, I need to go in for a break. It's going to be a very short one, so I need you to please hang in there, okay? We'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We have been speaking with Tim Aleshe, the founder of Rap-Aid Youth Academy in the UK. We'll be talking about all things football, football development, scouting, and the rest. Before we went in for that break, Chidi asked a question. Tim, are you ready for us now?
Yeah, if you Tim, if you want me to go run through the question quickly again, I could, except you remember.
I remember one, but it will be helpful if you can run it. But the first one was to do with the grassroots. How can it be for running back? Sorry.
Yeah, I asked you. You know, you talked about going from bottom to top in the UK in terms of the football structure and the football culture. And I was like, what can our league learn from the football culture, since our football culture is almost dead here, even though people still like football, but because the structure aren't so much in place. And two, I was talking about how those I talked about some of the top sport investors in the UK, Lobero, and I was like, okay, so is it like do they have a system where people who study these courses are brought into the football business, the league football business in England, and because these are the people you need to make it work.
Okay. The first question, I will kind of not disagree with you, but I will rephrase by saying Nigerian football culture is very much alive. They're just not involved in the football itself. There's more of commentating rather than be active. I mean, I wouldn't use the word commentating. It's more passive rather than active. So in UK, everyone is really part of it, which makes it to be actual culture. Because before coming into this meeting, I mean, we live football, we sleep football, we eat football, we do football 24/7, and not just watching it. The watching part is the resting, the relaxing part of it. But if you're not, in order to reactivate the Nigerian football culture, the way I think it should be, they need to go back all the way into the schools, giving young people in the schools the opportunity to play, them being able to support a team within the country so they can build a fan base from the grassroots, as well as giving the grassroots the opportunity to play. So if you have the likes of I don't know much clubs, but I can use the Van Dresa, for example, or Jebu United, or because I know those clubs, or Enugu Rangers, they should be able to support schools in the area where they are based. And if you go into schools or you coaching, maybe some of your coaches, your players are giving their time to coaching those schools, coaching the little ones, then the young ones will start having the local hero, and they will start building the fan base from that moment on, and then that can spread out. So and then in terms of finance, I don't know I know the FIFA usually give every country, every football federation some amount of millions to develop the grassroots. However, Nigeria is really big, and I don't know how much we got, but I think money has to be spent in the grassroots setup to start with. And the second question to do with the footballing, the university. I remember years back, there was no football business in universities. Now there are courses that are called business of football, football management, so many. Before we used to have just the sports science, but now there's been broken. Every department within the football have got courses in the university, whereby you can actually learn a specific analytical side of the game within the university setup, and what will be the best people to employ other than the young exuberant, who has got all that passion. Then you bring it into a football club, create excitement. The marketing part of it as well, the social media, it's all the young people that are in charge of it. I mean, I was at Watford. I shouldn't be mentioning them. I was at one academy about a couple of weeks ago, and the people that are becoming the head, the operational management of most clubs, they're all young. They're all in the maybe 27, 28, 30 years old. You don't see old people in the game here. The old people are probably the money people that back it, that look for the sponsorships, but they don't really get involved. It's a young people's game.
Okay, let's talk about your academy in the UK, Rap-Aid Youth Academy, which you started in 2009. So I want to ask you this question. For someone who wants to go into starting an academy, what are the requirements?
Okay. You just need to have the passion. You need to have the tenacity. You need to be tenacious. You need to, first of all, you need to know what you want, right? You have to go into it with the right reason as well. You don't go, if you go into it because a life-changing environment.
Okay.
You're there to change lives. You're there to celebrate other people's success. And if you have that sort of mindset, then I believe everything else will fit into place. But if I can give you an example of me going into this, again, it was completely different. 2009 was when my dad passed away. On the sick bed, we had lots of conversation, and one of the questions I asked was, why was you not supporting my football? It obviously didn't know how much passion I had for the game, and that was his answer. So he said, hopefully if your sons are into football, you will do it differently. And I was just coaching my kids, supporting their football, and from there I end up with 20 children. Now we've got over 350 children year in, year out. In terms of where those boys are, I've got I can't really just tell you how many numbers of players we've got in the academy, but I can tell you we've already got 4 players playing for England in the youth age group,
Okay.
under 16, under 18, for the past 4 years, and we're talking about the whole England. So in terms of what you need to start, I can't really speak for Nigeria because I do know they struggle with facilities. Facility is key, right? Facility is key. Floodlight is very important because if you go to school in the daytime, the football is usually done in the evening, and I'm sure it's dark in Nigeria. I don't know. And then transportation issue. How do young people travel from one place to the other to go and play? I think there's a lot of situation in Nigeria that if they want to get things right, they need to recreate what works for Nigeria. Unless we press a delete button to delay everything completely and start over again.
So do you,
and I don't.
go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm on the outside looking in, and I'm thinking if I have a magic wand, or if I have a means to change things, I wouldn't even know where to start. Because there needs to be pitches all over the places, right? If I have a team, create my own academy, have my own money to be able to create one, who would I play against? If we need everyone to have similar things in order to create, because you can't play football or develop your own team in isolation. Everyone needs everyone. So until they create a situation where there's a balance, and even the FIFA are trying to create. They know about the disparity in levels of football in Africa. They're trying to improve it. They are struggling to do that. It's part of their current project, which we end in 2023, make football become, should I say, they're trying to improve all around. It's on their website. You need to go and look at it. Now,
So now that you mentioned Nigeria while you were talking, so I want to know if you have plans at some point to come to Nigeria to set up an academy or something, just to try and help out the football grassroots football here in Nigeria.
I've tried to want to do that, and it seems like an uphill task. Again, people that are in charge of the football, they need to be ready for change. They need to be ready to want to accept the level of what they know. Right? We only get them to a certain space. They need to. So, but if you gotta understand, I'm from Nigeria, and I know how people in some high hierarchy think. Right? Unfortunately, with here in UK, everyone's knowledge is far important. A leader is to ensure that everyone get the resources to get the work done. But out there, it's completely different. So, is there a place I want to come in and do something? Is there a place that can help? I can support. I can share my expertise. But in order to make a change out there, you have to be there. You have to stay there to get things done, because it's really impossible for people to do things as you want it to get done, unless a miracle happens. So I would love to see changes in Nigeria that allow people like ourselves to come in and be part of it. At the moment, there's a resistance, right? They'll probably have somebody else from Scandinavia or somewhere to come in, and they will embrace that because that makes them to look good. But in terms of your own to come in and make a change, you will always face a resistance.
But can you tell us the issues that you're facing right now? Like, what are those things that are stopping you from actually doing it? Because the way you're sounding is like there's some factors that are not preventing you from actually doing it. Could you identify those factors and let us know what they are?
You're trying to set me up.
I'm not setting you up.
It's the overdose.
Yeah, that's overdose.
If you want to talk,
I'll be coming to your house for dinner.
If you want to talk, you talk straight, man. You don't fear nobody, man, because this is it's all about.
I think though, what I want to know. I want to look at the bright side, all right? I always know that there are forces. I want to ask you some of the biggest talents he's been like two of the biggest talents he's been able to scout on a personal note that he's proud of.
I didn't hear that. I can't hear.
He said he wants to find out at least two of the biggest players you've been able to scout and that talent that you've been able to discover.
They're doing great now.
In Nigeria?
No, in the UK.
Generally, they're doing well right now.
Okay, so we've got. I mean, how long you got? We got all night. I can tell you, lots of them you probably won't know the names, but they are currently playing in the under 18. They are the future of the England. You got I can't be giving names. That would be wrong for me to be giving names of people, confidential purposes. But we've got players in Chelsea that have moved from Cup 3, Cup 2 to Cup 2 to Chelsea.
Okay.
We've got players in Arsenal. We've got players in Watford. Got players in West Ham. But I can't be naming names specifically because it's not is not ideal.
Before I let you go, let me quickly find out from you. For someone who wants to be a football scout,
Yes.
what should the person do? The requirements.
Okay. I don't know if there's any course in Nigeria.
There's none.
There's none.
You can't
I
be
don't
too sure.
know.
Maybe Uniport.
There's none. I made my research. There's none.
There's no sport.
No, for scouting.
Scouting.
Yeah, there's none.
Okay. So, look, scouts, me and you can sit down and watch PSG and pick up Neymar, Mbappe as a top player.
Okay.
But would you be able to pick those players up when they were 7 years old or 8 years old? To have the highs of the scout, you have to be able to see things that others cannot see. So managers will see players in terms of winning games. Scouts will see players in terms of, okay, what is it now? What can it be in the next 5 years?
Certification. Certification. What are the certifications that you need?
Are you supposed to be Are you supposed to be registered?
Yeah. How do you go about it?
Okay, so UK. I mean, here in UK, there are courses, there are online courses, and then there is practical courses. Then there is experience that you have to go and gain in order to be able to do that. Right? You've got. I mean, certification is just a paper. So, I don't really. I mean, so you can build up certification for the purpose of having a certificate. But in terms of having the knowledge, you need to either know what it takes. Most people probably know what it takes to be a scout. Not most people, certain people. But you need to identify those certain people and employ them within that role of scouting. For example, the people that are identifying players and contacting agents in UK, in Europe, those sort of people should be employed by the NFF or the FA of Nigeria and give them the scouting role to scout within Nigeria into the Nigerian port. Rather than, they got the talent, they know what the quality players are. So that's the right skill for people to be employed. And then maybe giving them a course or create a course for them to be certified, and be official scout.
Do you need FIFA certification to
become a scout?
To be a recognized scout, or is it something that really doesn't need all of the FIFA accreditation or
I think you just have to the NFF, the Football Federation, the people in charge of football in Nigeria need to create the courses that give the what's it course? Course is the educational side of the actual skill itself. So there have to be level 1, level 2, different stages but they need to create it. It's like just a university, but university first year, second year, third year.
Okay.
So someone create the curriculum. So Nigeria just need to create their own curriculum and put, they can look at different countries and take different ideas from them and put it into what works for Nigeria.
Thank you.
When you're talking about,
Go ahead.
But when you're talking about certification, I feel certification is one aspect of the whole thing itself. If Nigeria haven't got that in place in 2022, then for me that's worry.
It's been great having you on the show tonight, team all the way from UK. Wishing you good luck with your academy, Rap-Aid Youth Academy. Go on and keep spotting those talents just like you do.
Tim, can you spot me? I mean, I'm under 15.
He's an old man. Please don't spot him.
I'll send you my video, Tim.
That's Chidi.
I'm quite a good player.
He's an old man.
He retired before even starting.
Yes, I'm under 15. I could play for you under 15.
Yeah. If a listener asked that, can a player play in elite European football without an agent? Yes or no?
Sorry, say that again.
Can a footballer play in elite European football without an agent? One of our listeners asked that question right now.
If he has a club.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he has a club.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thank you very much, and do enjoy your night, team.
Guys, thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's been an honor spending time with you guys. I will be following your channel.
Yeah.
I will be listening.
Yeah.
I'll be chipping in.
Yeah. You're always welcome.
All right, all the best.
All right.
We've been speaking with Tim Aleshe all the way from UK, the founder of Rap-Aid Youth Academy out there. We need to go in for a break. When we return from this break, we'll be looking at the FA Cup, because the big one for this weekend, Chelsea versus Liverpool Football Club FA Cup final. Who's going to take it? After this break, we're going to have all that conversation. 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are Femi and the Gang. Keep it locked.